Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have seen about this number system chapters, right? So in this number systems we have seen some functions last class itself. Today we are going to revise this number system chapter from the first and then we are going to move on to our next topic. Okay, here in number systems, first we saw about the term data, right? The term data, we have seen that it comes from the word datum, which means a raw fact, right? This is the first 2 mark in this chapter. You can see here 2 marks. First 2 mark is what is data, right? That is the term data comes from the word datum, which means a real fact. The data is a fact about people, places or some objects, right? This is the first 2 mark in this chapter. And then we have seen an example for data. What are the data? Example for data. Name means the data is Rajesh. Age means the data is 16. Class means the data is 11. Mark, the data is 65. Subject, the data is computer science, right? So these are the data. And then we have seen about bit, nibble, byte, word length and all. Bit means 0 or 1, that is a bit, right? Nibble means 4 bits. 8 bits means we'll say it is byte. 1024 bytes means we'll say it is kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte means it is megabyte. 1024 megabyte means it is gigabyte. 1024 gigabyte is terabyte, right? And here we have seen the data representation, right? These are the data representation. And then we have seen about computer memory. It has main memory and second memory, right? Secondary memory and main memory. This will be normally represented in KB or MB, that is kilobyte or megabyte, right? And then they have given the sizes also. Kilo means K, right? Kilo means capital K, that means 2 power 10. 2 power 10 is 1024, right? So mega is capital M, right? That is 2 power 20, that is 1048576, right? Gigabyte, giga means G, capital G. The size is 2 power 30, that is 1073741,824, right? Terabyte, tera is T, capital T. 2 power 40, that is 1099511627776, right? Next one is petabyte, P for peta. 2 power 50, that is 1125899906842,624, right? And the next one is exa, that is E, that is 2 power 60, 1152921506606846976, right? Next one is zeta, that is Z, that is 2 power 70, 1180591607114113033424, right? Then last one is iota, that is Y. Capital Y is the abbreviation for this iota bytes, and the size is 2 power 80, that is 1208925819614629174706173, right? And then we have seen about ASCII, that is also an important 2 mark. You may expect this in 2 mark or 3 mark also. In book back, if you see, they would have given it in any one of the part in either 2 mark, or see here you can see this in 1 mark also. Expansion of ASCII, this is in part 1 itself, right? Expansion of ASCII, right? So you have to learn this ASCII. What is ASCII? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. You have to learn the definition for this ASCII also. Okay, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, right? And the next one is different types of number system that we have seen in last session also. Decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Decimal means we all know the base value is 10 and the number from 0 to 9 will come under decimal, right? Binary number system means base value is 2 and the number 0 and 1 will come under binary. Octal means base value is 8 and 0 to 7 will come. Hexadecimal means the base value is 16 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. This will come. This is the different types of number system, right? And then we have seen about this decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system also, right? So here after seeing this number system, we have seen the numbers. Decimal number, we know what we use in maths, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that it has given till 15. So here we have 16 digits, right? In binary, if you see here, if you don't know to write this binary number, you can just, for explaining this only, I have taken this topic again. If you find this one difficult to write the binary values, you can just check the first digit. Here we have written till 16, right? Till 16 if you are writing, you can write 4 digit easily. That means here if you see from first 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So 8 zeros are there and then 8 1 are there. The next position if you see 4 zeros are there and 4 1 are there. Again 4 0 are there, again 4 1 is there. And in the next third position if you see 2 0 2 1, 2 0 2 1, 2 0 2 1, 2 0 2 1, right? And the last position if you see 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. Now in 12th standard also some are finding difficult in writing this binary number. This is so easy. You can if you are having something to convert to binary or from binary means, first you can write this down in your paper. You can write this down in a rough column. You can just put if you are writing 16 values, you can just put 8 zeros first, 8 ones, and then 4 0 4 1, 4 0 4 1, and then 2 0 2 1, 2 0 2 1, and then 0 1 0 1 0 1, like that. If you want this more than 16, if you want this 32 times 32 rows if you need, you can just put this much. This is same, right? After this you will put 16 zeros and then 16 1. After that 8 0 8 1, 8 0 8 1, like that you will write. And then 4 zeros 4 1, 4 zeros 4 1s, like that you will write, right? Then octal you all know 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. After 7 1 0 will come. We won't use 8 9 here. So after 7 1 2 again 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, right? In hexadecimal if you see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then A B C D E F, instead of 10 11 12 13 14 we'll write A B C D E F, right? And then here they have given some workshops also. Hope you have completed it. Complete it and take a pic of it and send it to me, right? When I was taking this portion itself, I asked you to complete this. Here they have given some workshops, right? And here they have given an example also, right? So the conversion, when you are starting this conversion, if you are learning this decimal to binary conversion, as soon as learning this, if you are doing a workshop, you will find this one easy, right? That's why I am saying you to learn this conversion, and then as soon as learning, you just convert it and try, right? So here they have given 786 is an octal number. If yes, you will write yes. If no, if you will write no, right? Even if whether it is a octal number or a decimal number, whatever may be, you just convert it to binary number in a paper and just take a pic of it and send me, right? I am repeating it again. You just complete this workshops. Here one is there, here one is there. Complete these workshops and send it to me, right? And then we have seen about the conversions. Decimal to binary conversion. Decimal to binary conversion means we have many methods. The easy one we saw here is 25 means you will just this is hexadecimal sequence is given. right? Hexadecimal to, it has a decimal equivalent, right? So hexadecimal to decimal means you will just multiply it with 16, right? 2, 5 is there. 2 into 16 power 1, 5 into 16 power 6. You will just calculate it and write that is the decimal value, right? So here the conversions are starting here. Here if you see, they have given a decimal number and they have asked you to convert it to binary. Here, to convert a decimal number to binary, this is the procedure. See, you just compare it and learn. So you won't forget it easily. To find a binary number from decimal or octal or hexadecimal, what you will do means, see, from decimal means you will just divide it by 2, right? You are dividing this 65 by 2 and 32 will come, and the balance you will put here. If no balance, 0 will be there, and you will divide by 2, and from here you will write 1 0 0 0 0 0 1, like that you will write. From here you will write, right? Same way this is for decimal to binary, right? Decimal to binary you will divide by 2. Decimal to octal means same way only, you will divide by 8, right? You will divide by 8. Decimal to hexadecimal means you will divide by with 16, right? That is the only difference. The procedure is same. Can you find it easy? See, this is easy. Decimal to binary means you will divide this by 2. If decimal to octal means you will divide it by 8. If hexadecimal to binary means you will divide it by 16, right? That is the only difference, right? And next one, here they have given a fractional decimal to binary. Fractional will be little different. You have to just learn it separately. We'll just see the other conversions now. Next we have seen binary to decimal. Binary to decimal, we have given the positional notations, right? See, binary is here. Binary values you will write, and then 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. And you will find the value and you will just add it and write, right? See, you will find the values for each one and you will add it. If 0 comes, you can just leave that section. If 1 comes, you will just add it and write, right? Same way only for binary to octal also. Octal means you will just write the octal numbers here, binary equivalents here. You will just separate it first. See, octal. Binary from binary to decimal first we did. For that, we will separate it one by one. 1 1 0 1 1 1, like that you separated, and you have given the positional notations. Here in binary to octal conversion, here what you will do is, here you will just separate these numbers by 3 digits, right? Here you have 110 101 10, right? So here from right you will separate it. First you will write this 110 and then 010 and then 011. If only 2 digits comes, you can add 10 in front, right? And then you will find the octal equivalent for this 110. You know this, right? I have said you before sometime. You will write this and keep in the paper first, okay? With pencil or in the rough section, you will just write this and keep. So after separating this into 3 digits, you can just mention the decimal digit equivalent to those binary digit, right? Sorry, not decimal, it's octal, right? We will write the octal numbers. See here, 110. So here 110 is for 6. So you have written 6. 010 is for 2. So you have written 2. And again 11 is for 3, right? So this is easy, right? Same way only, binary to hexadecimal means you will separate this by 4 digits. Right, 4 digits, and you will write the hexadecimal equivalent here, and at last you will add it and write. You will just write it together, right? So here also same way, binary to octal means you will just separate it. You will find the octal equivalent and write it together. Here octal to what is it? It is binary to hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means you will separate it by 4 digits and you will write the equivalent hexadecimal value and you will just write it together, right? And then again fractional binary to decimal equivalent is there. That one you learn it separately. And here octal to decimal. Octal to decimal is first we saw positional notation type, right? Same way here you will write the positional notation with 8. Okay, the power is 8. So you will write the positional notation with 8. That is octal to decimal conversion, right? Then octal to binary is, you will just as you have seen here we have written the binary number and we have found the octal number, right? So here octal to binary is, you will write the numbers separately, 6 2 1 3, and for 6 what is the number? Here we saw 6110. So we have written, for 6 we have written 110, 2 is 10, 1 is 1, 3 is 11, right? So you will write these values as a 3-digit value. Okay, here also you have made it 3 digits and you have written the octal equivalent. Here also if it is 1 also, you will just put 1 and put 2 zeros in front and you will make it as a 3-digit and only you will write it together, right? So this is the octal to binary conversion. So we have seen all the conversions, right? And another one is a hexadecimal. Hexadecimal to decimal conversion means that notation. We have seen that notation, positional notation, right? We have seen with 2 and 8. Here hexadecimal to decimal conversion, you will write 16 power 0, 16 power 1 and 16 power 2. Hexadecimal to binary means same way you will just separate these values and you will write the equivalent binary values as a 4-digit number, right? 4-digit number, and you will just add it together, or you will just write it together. You won't add it, you will just combine it together. You will just write it following, see, 1000, 1011, 1100, right? Understood? So these are the conversions, and then we have seen about signed magnitude representation, ones complement, twos complement and all. Ones complement is also here, ones signed magnitude representation we saw the positive sign and negative sign, right? So this ones complement question is also a book bag question. You can see that here. See the 2 mark. Write the ones complement procedure. For that question you have to write this definition. Okay, about this ones complement representation you have to write it. Okay, so learn this ones complement, twos complement also when you are learning this conversions. So today I have given a rough revising of this conversions. Hope you will find this easy, right? And tomorrow session we'll start this binary arithmetic. Before that, you be thorough with this conversions. I have taken nearly 5 or 6 classes for this conversion separately, because you must know this. This is the basic for any number system. Even in 12th standard this will be helpful for you. So learn this conversions before moving on to our next binary arithmetic topics. Okay, thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.